ancient artifacts lay buried in long since forgotten cairns all along the coast of the Brimstone Peninsula. Having found themselves in possession of a map of a long-dead captain of the Druki, pirates made their way upon the shore to uncover these ancient artifacts. Thunder rumbled and lightning crashed down from the skies. The storm grew in intensity, and soon, from the largest bolts of lightning, figures emerged to challenge the Scourge for their prize. The Stormcast Eternals had come to claim the artifacts for Sigmar, and soon the two factions would do battle in Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Today's scenario, we are playing Warpstone Clusters, a battle plan from the October 2024 White Dwarf Bunker. Now, in the scenario, it's pretty simple. We have three objectives, the Warpstone Clusters you can see on the map, and we get one victory point for each of these that we control at the end of each of our turn. Now, if one of us ends up being the underdog, we will get to look and roll on the Corrupting Warpstone table, which can do a variety of different results. Other than that, if we get a victory point lead of 5 or more, we'll get a major victory. 1 to 4 victory point lead will be a minor, and then obviously if we're tied, it's a draw. And that is it. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with the Cities of Sigmar, and I've gone for playing with the Collegiate Arcane Expedition. With the Eldritch Expertise passive ability I get from this, giving me +1 to casting rolls for friendly Cities of Sigmar wizards. My first regiment contains my general, which is a Black Ark Fleet Master who's taken the Artifact of Power, the Sacred Tome, making him a priest. And joining him, we have 4 units of Black Ark Corsairs, 3 of them of which have been reinforced. Regiment number 2 contains a Sorceress with a heroic trait called Master of Ballistics. We then have 2 Charybdis and a Scourge Runner Chariot in her regiment. And lastly, our 3rd regiment is another Sorceress, leading it this time with 3 Scourge Runner Chariots in her regiment. Josh has brought along the Stormcast Eternals, and he's playing with a Thunderhead Host, which gives him the Synchronized Strikes ability, where he can get some bonuses for having Warrior Chamber units near models from other chambers. His first regiment is led by Karazai the Scarred, his general, and he is joined by a unit of Reinforced Liberators. Regiment number 2 has his Lord Relictor with a unit of Annihilators with Meteoric Grandhammers that have been reformed, and 2 Stormcoven units. Meanwhile, Regiment number 3 has the Lord Celestin with the Heroic Trait, Envoy of the Heavens, the Artifact Power, the Quicksilver Draft, and 2 units of Vindictors. Alright, and so we are all deployed down on the table. For the Cities of Sigmar, I've got a unit of Black Ark Corsairs with Charybdis, all the chariots deployed behind my lines. I've got my regular Sorceress and then my Sorceress with the Master of Ballistics there, alongside a ton of more Corsairs, my General, the Fleet Master, and another Charybdis. Meanwhile, on the other side of the table, you've got some Vindictors here. You've got Lord Relictor, Stormcoven, and a big unit of Liberators at the front. Karazai is there, more Vindictors, another Stormcoven, and then you have your unit of 6 Annihilators up in the heavens above. Today's video is sponsored by the good folks at Buy the Same Token. They make nicely detailed acrylic tokens for a variety of different miniature war games, board games, and card games. Thanks to them, one lucky viewer has the chance to win an entire set of the Age of Sigmar tokens they've just brought out, and to go into the draw to win, you just have to comment down below to enter, and our winner will be drawn on December 31st. And so, because the Stormcast finished deploying first, they are going to choose who gets the turn, and they're choosing to give it to the Cities of Sigmar. So, we're going to go for Cities of Sigmar turn 1. And so we'll kick things off. We're going to start by chanting with my general. D6 for the chant, gets 2, and we'll just keep them. And so next we're going to go here, and we're going to try and cast the Purple Sun of Shaiish. I am going to declare use of her Sacrificial Dagger ability, so we'll get an additional +1 to cast on top of our +1 to cast from the Battle Formation Collegiate Arcane. So we need 6 on dice. That's a 5, 6, 7. That will not be enough to cast. And then on a 4+, the unit behind her takes a mortal damage. They don't. And then our other wizard is just going to get +1 to cast. We're going to try and summon the Malevolent Maelstrom. That is an 11 on dice. And trying to unbind, that is a 7. No, so it's going to go off. And so there is the Malevolent Maelstrom, and you're going to go for a counter spell.
Attempt to summon the Burning Head.
Attempt to summon the Burning Head, so you need 6, but you are...
Oh, it needs 5, so 6.
Oh, yep, 5 normally. Cool. So that will cast. And so the Burning Head goes out there. We are then going to go into my movement phase. I've got an offside order. The Fleet Master will do the movement at the double here on the Corsairs, and we'll go into movements. And so, movement-wise, we had the Charybdis and some Corsairs move down here. I did also run there with the Chariot, spending a command point to get it onto the objective. Corsairs just shove it up there. We keep back behind here 9 inch away from that Malevolent Maelstrom in case anything blows up and doesn't kill all my characters. The Chariot just sits back here just to sort of zone out the board at the back. And we then have 2 Chariots there along with some Corsairs and the Charybdis, which all ran up the flank. Shooting wise, I have nothing in range. So we're going to go, that'll be the end of the round, or the end of my turn. I'm just going to score a single victory point for the centre. And so, Stormcaster Turtles turn 1. First of all, your Lord Relic is going to do a chant. 4 points.
Yep.
And he gets +1, so it turns into a 5 for his chant.
I will do translocation.
You're going to immediately spend those for translocation. Teleport 9 inch away, dropping one of your Storm Covens. Alright, so you have the Storm Coven that jumped over here. They are then going to attempt to cast Ravenax Gnashing Jaws. You'll be surprised to learn there's going to be a Dispel attempt here. 6.
That is not enough.
That actually fails, so then got your other Storm Coven. Right, so your Storm Coven here is going to attempt Emerald Life Swarm. It's a 9. I might as well try and dispel it because I've only got 1. I've got 2 wizards, so I need a 10 on dice. Nope, there's 7, so Emerald Life Swarm goes off. So Sorceress here again is going to try and cast the Purple Sun of Shaiish. I need an 8 thanks to my +1, and 5, 6, nope, not enough to cast. And so after that, we'll go into movement for the Stormcast, and we'll come back after it's all done. Alright, so movement-wise, Stormcoven stayed put. Pretty much they didn't want to move, because if they did, they were getting covered and fired by those Corsairs. You've then got your units just moving up across the table. A lot of your stuff did run. Karazai didn't, however, he's still out of 12 inch and all of that stuff. Your Liberators ran, so there's no charge there. And your Manifestation moved up. And so I am going to declare a covering fire with the Scourge Runner Chariot here into Karazai. Alright, so because the Chariot is targeting a monster, I get +1 to hit and wound, but of course I've got the -1 for covering fire, so I'm on my base 3 up to hit. And they both miss. Alright, so shooting for the Stormcast Eternals, your Burning Head is going to shoot my Scourge Runner Chariot. D6 attacks for 4. Hitting on 2s. All hits. Wounding on 3s.
3 wounds.
3, and because you've got Anti-War Machine, that's a bonus point of rend. Not that I was getting an armor save anyway. 3 wounds on the Chariot. And so your Storm Coven are also going to shoot the Chariot, so go for it. They're needing 3s to hit.
2s with all out attack.
Oh, 2s with all out attack, sorry. You did say you were using it. 4s to wound. 3. -1, so these will be 3 6-up saves. So 3 6-up saves on the Scourge Runner Chariot from the Storm Coven. Plus none of them damage.
D3 a pop.
D3 a pop, let's see what you do. 4. That actually means I'm alive. And so, your other Storm Coven. Shoot the big unit. Here I'm going to use all out defense. So, you go for it.
Yep, 3s to hit.
3s to hit.
4s to wound.
4s to wound. 3. -1, so these will be 5-up saves. +1, fail 2. D3 a pop. 4. And so, charge-wise, your only one is just going to be the Burning Hands. 7, and that'll get it into the Chariot. And the charges, so let's see what the Burning Head can do to the Chariot. It's got to do 1 wound.
2d6 attacks.
2d6 attacks. 6. Ooh, we're getting to the point where you're going to need to actually roll these dice now.
Yes. 2's to hit, 3's to wound.
2's to hit. Ooh. 3's to wound. And 4 dice.
That's all 4 wounds.
All 4.
Ren's 2.
That just goes straight through. I'll die. However, that does mean that this ticks up a point to 2. And just to note too, we did put a wound on the burning head because it should have got them when it shot. So, you are going to score 1 point as well. Because manifestations don't score. So, end of the turn, it's 1-1. And so, we're going to go priority for turn 2. City's got a 3. Stormcast got a 5. They're going to get to choose who's taking the double.
I'll take the double.
Going to take a double. Cool. Alright, so start of your hero phase for turn 2 with Stormcast. Going to go chanting with the Lord Relictor. It's a 4, it's a 5 with your +1.
So I'll
Translocate the Vindictors. Right, this Storm Coven over here is going to attempt to cast Ravenax Gnashing Jaws. 9, and that'll go off. I may as well attempt to try and dispel that. So I need a 10 on dice. Nope, 7, so it goes off. And so you're going to attempt to cast your War Scroll spell on the unit of Liberators for the other Storm Coven. 7, just gets it. Okay, I'm going to let you have that one. And then my other thing, my other wizard is going to attempt to unbind the Burning Head. 6.
I think we'll do it.
Yeah. Cool, no more Burning Head. And so, go into your movement phase. Right, so movement-wise, you've had all this obviously appear. Karazai moves down, the Relictor moving behind the forest. Your Liberators and Vindictors have moved up. The Vindictors did do a run there. I'm going to declare a covering fire with the Corsairs because they can see Karazai because he's a monster through the forest. Will mean we hit on 5s with all these attacks though, so let's see what we can get. And then winning on 4s will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No rends or anything.
3 up save.
So 3 up save.
2 go through.
2 go through. I'll take a couple of wounds on him. The Storm Coven here is going to shoot into my unit of Corsairs, so 2s to hit with this unit. Yeah, I'll take that. 4s to wound. 2. -1. So these are 6 up saves. Fail both.
D3 damage each.
5. Alright, next Storm Coven is going to target the manifestation there, the Malevolent Maelstrom, so 3s to hit. 4s to wound. It's 1, -1, so damage.
D3.
And 3, 6 up wards. Passes 1, takes 2. Karazai is then going to shoot the Charybdis.
2s to hit.
2s to hit. Hits.
3s to wound.
3 to wound.
No.
Does not wound. So that'll be charges then.
We'll start with Karazai.
Karazai is going to charge into the Corsairs. Need a decent charge here. 9. Right, that's going to be your only charge. So, ooh. Do I have any counter charges? I'm going to go with... Do I need counter charge? You know what? No, we don't. We'll just let Karazai murder the rest of them. Alright, so first of all, Karazai's Calamitous Tail. Every 5 up is a mortal damage, rolling a dice for each model in the unit. And 2.
Just 2.
They're pretty good at dodging, monster attacks, so let's see. Can we keep this up?
Annihilating Jaws.
Annihilating Jaws.
3s to hit.
2s to wound, I would say.
Yes. 3 wounds at -3 rend.
Yep, so that would be the other 9 all dead.
Yeah.
So, Karazai eats some Corsairs, and that'll be it. You're going to score 2 points this round for the 2 objectives you control. So, Cities of Sigmar, turn 2. We're going to start with chanting with my priest. That'll be 5. And then we are going to attempt with our wizard here, doing the Sacrificial Dagger ability as well to get +1, additional +1 to cast. We're going to try the Purple Sun. So let's see what dice can give me. 5, 6, 7 again. Wow. Failed again. So our other sorceress is going to attempt to cast the Suffocating Gravetide. Just +1. 6, 7 fails to cast as well. Wow. I picked the bonuses to cast and I still can't cast. Oh, and something I forgot to do. Let's see whether one of those Corsairs bites the dust on a 4+. No. She is precisely taking the right amount of blood for her sacrifices. Probably why they're not working. So, movement all done with everything here. We are then going to have you do a redeploy with Karazai. So, D6 inches for 4. Alrighty, so that is going to be that Karazai move. So we go into shooting. Most of my stuff is out of range of Karazai now. God dang it. So we'll start with the two chariot. We'll start with the Corsairs here, actually, into the Vindictors. Alrighty, so we are then going to shoot with the Corsairs up there into Vindictors, hitting on 3s with all-out attack. And then 4s to wound. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 saves on the Vindictors, 3+. It will kill 1 in a bit. The first chariot here into the Vindictors, so hitting on 3s, 1 hit. Wounding on a 3, wounds. Rend 1 on this. No,
Saved.
It'll be D3 damage. For 3.
Not bad. That's
Alrighty, and with that, that's actually going to be the end of my shooting. So if you have anything you want to do.
it's counterfall.
So with nothing to do there, I'm going to go charges. I'm going to start with the Malevolent Maelstrom. So let's see what we can get. 7. And then the Corsairs will go into the Vindictors. 7 as well. Then the Charybdis is going to charge as well. Let's see what he gets. 3. That's not going to reach anyone. It's going to be the end of the round anyway. So I'll spend a command point to reroll. 8. Not going to be enough because I don't want him into Karazai. So we'll go units I'm going to pick first, and I will pick the Maelstrom first. And so we have 2d6 with the Maelstrom for 11, awesome. And so the Maelstrom is 2s to hit with crit 2 hits, so there are 3, but 2 of those go back in. And then 3s to wound will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into the Liberators. No rend. Killed 2. Which means it explodes now.
It does mean it will.
And so you're going to get to attack the Maelstrom back with your Liberators. Wait, no, the Vindictors need to go first, otherwise they will get murdered by Corsairs. So 2 Vindictors. Alright, so 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. Just 1.
At Rend 2.
Rend 2.
Because of anti-charge.
Oh yeah, because anti-charge, so that'll be a dead Corsair. I do still need to roll the damage. It's damage 1, yeah? So on a 6, you'll take more damage back. No. And the Corsairs will use all-out attack back, so 2s to hit. And 4s to wound will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 saves, no rend onto those poor Vindictors. They are gone.
Yeah.
Right, so the Liberators attacking the Malevolent Maelstrom, the 2 Grand Hammers to begin with. 3s. It's twice. 3s to wound. It's once. Rend 1. So damage 2 with the Grand Hammers, yeah?
Yeah.
6 ups. Nope, fails both. So 6s do crit mortals. Essentially 2 6s here, and it will be Right, I'm just going to roll 4 wards to begin with. No. And so, end of the round. I'm just going to score a single point there. Now, that means I am the underdog, so I'm going to get to do something with an objective. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. Although I get to do something at the start of the next battle round. So we'll roll for priority first of all. Cities of Sigmar, I got a 1. I got a 4. You're going to take the turn. And so, I'm going to get to choose to do something with the objectives. Alright, so first of all, I roll a dice. That is a 4. Ah, fantastic. I can add 1 to the rend of my Charybdis' melee attacks, because it's totally cool. Good job, Charybdis. There's one way that's useful in this round, and that's if your Annihilators go over there. So, your turn. Turn 3 to the Stormcast. Alright, so, first of all, I guess you're chanting?
Chanting, yep.
Same as always, a 5.
I will just store that on him, though.
Just going to store. And then magic.
Yep, I'll try and do the War Scroll spell for this.
War Scroll spell here, targeting you or me?
Targeting Karazai.
Targeting Karazai, so you can try and give him strikes first.
Do not.
Do not cast. And then you've got your other unit.
That will try and summon a Burning Head.
Trying to summon the Burning Head.
I think, just.
I
think. Yes,
we're going to try and stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much.
That is like the best magic roll I've rolled all game. I'm then going to try a counter spell, and we're going to try it for the Purple Sun. Couldn't have changed those rolls around. So, Annihilators dropped down at the end of your movement phase. You had everything else move. Emerald Life Swarm did move into Karazai to heal him. So, Annihilators, with their ability, Falling Star, going to pick 3 units. So, it'll be Corsairs and the 2 Chariots. So, we'll start with the Chariot up the top for some mortal damage.
2 mortal wounds.
For 2. The Corsairs will take 3. And the other Chariot down the bottom will take 1.
Nothing.
I'm then going to declare a redeploy, picking the unit of Corsairs there. 6. And so, thanks to that, there's now a 9-inch charge for Karazai. Shooting.
Start with these 3 into the Wounded Chariot.
Yep, so you storm cover there into the Wounded Chariot. And so.
Freeze and pause.
Nothing. The other storm coming down here into the Charybdis. Much better.
That's a good start.
4s. 2.
Red 1.
And 1, so 6s. Save 1.
D3.
For 3. Karazai is going to shoot the damaged Corsair units, so
2s. Yep.
hits.
3s.
No, fails to wound.
Got to win last time.
And then I'm going to go with a covering fire. And so covering fire from the Corsairs into the Liberators, needing 5s to hit. And so we need 4s to wound then, when I can manage to pick up all the dice. Still struggling. Dice hard. So 4s. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they all come out. No range. And that'll be another dead Stormcast.
Yeah.
Cool. Take another one. Right, so Lord Solston, he needs a 6 to charge. That is a 7. He will be in.
Yep, then I'll just roll the Liberators as well.
Liberators then, they just need anything but double 1s, so they're in. So, what long bomb are you going to attempt first?
We'll go the Annihilators in the back.
Annihilators. I'm just going to double check them. Right, so 9 to hit the Chariot is what you need.
There it is.
9. And then Karazai.
Doesn't need an 8, so even if I don't get the 8.
So an 8 will get you into the Chariot. You need a 9 into the Corsairs. 3, that's not getting you anywhere.
Forward to victory.
Forward to victory, reroll, 12. You can do Ravnax Gnashing Jaws. That's in. Alright, so that'll be it for charges. I do get strikes last here because you rolled an 8+ for your charge. So we go into combat. I've
Quicksilver draft for him.
Quicksilver draft, so he gets all his strikes first. I then am going to use my Word of Pain from the Sorceress on Karazai. He's -1 to hit and wound now.
Okay.
Right, so Lord Celestin, using his Quicksilver draft, is going to attack the Corsairs. Yeah, go for it. So,
5 attacks, 3's to hit.
3's to hit.
6's to crit orders, or crit mortals.
Yep.
And 3's to wound.
Right, so 2 mortals go through, but 3 at rend 1 for 6s. Nope.
That's 8 dead.
That's 8 dead, yep. And Celestin makes the Liberators fight. So your 2 Grand Hammers first.
Yep. 3's. Well, that's nice and easy.
Yep,
4 mortal wounds.
Yeah. And then your regular Liberators. Just 1. And then 3's to wound. Be 4.
4 at round 1.
Rend 1, so 4 6-ups. Pass 1, so that's a mortal damage back to you.
Yep.
Alrighty, so you're going to do your Calamitous Tail first of all into the Corsairs, and then your Jaws into the unit as well, and the Claws into the Sorceress.
Yep.
So, let's Calamitous Tail.
20.
So 5 ups, so mortal damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do have a 5-up ward thanks to the Officer's Order, of which I passed 2, so 3. And then your Jaws, -1 to hit and wound thanks to the Word of Pain.
All-out attack.
Got an all-out attack to get rid of that -1.
So 3's to hit.
And -1, so 3's to
3's to wound.
3 rend.
3.
Yep, so go straight through.
So that's 12 damage.
I do need to roll 3 saves just for the Corsair's ability. Nope. And then we have mortals. Well, damage, so these will be 5-up wards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 7 dead.
3, 7, yep. And the talons into the Sorceress.
3's.
1. With the -1. Oh no, he's got +1 back. And then -1 to wound.
3's to wound then.
4.
Pretty happy with that. 4 at rend 2.
Yeah, that's just going to go damage.
8 damage.
Yeah. By Sorceress. Alright, so Charybdis will go next. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. Yeah, hitting on 4s. 3. Running on 2s. 3. These are -1.
6-up save.
No, D3 damage a pop. For 6 in total.
6-up wards.
No, take 6. And then 2 attacks from the handlers, 3s. And a 4. No rend damage 1. So 6-up on this.
Nope.
No. We've got the Ravnax ability on your charge to do its little mortal damage.
5 up. Yeah,
No, cool. 2. Didn't actually change anything. It would have happened. Then Ravnax will attack. Oh, you're not going to do your Paladins?
They use chariot strikes.
Oh, wait, yeah, he has strikes last, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Ravnax.
10 attacks on 4s. And then 2s. 5 at rend 1.
5 at round 1, so these will be 6-up saves. Pass none, take 5. 2 damage on the charge. Nope, that's Charybdis gone. Alright, so the Fleet Master goes in. He is hitting on 3s with crit mortal. Fortunately, wow. Wounding on 4s, nothing. However, he will pull in the Corsairs after that. Right, so Corsairs, they're actually -1 attack because of Karazai, but because they're getting pulled in by the Fleet Master, they get +1 attack. So we are going to go all-out attack on them. Give them 2s to hit. And then 4s to wound. So 1, 2, that's cocked. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Takes 4.
4, yep.
Right, Annihilators into chariot. Yeah, just do some 4 crit mortals and I'm dead.
They don't do crit mortals, actually.
Oh wait, yeah, they don't. Yeah, so they're not retributors.
I'm going to have to work for it. Oh god. That's a lot of misses. And 2s to wait.
Yep.
-2, 3 damage.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
It's dead. Then the Corsairs over here punching back. Hitting.
To the Liberators or the Lord Celestial?
We're going to the Liberators. Yeah. And then nothing. Wow. So you're going to gain 2 points for that turn because you still control the center, and that one at the end of combat. Alrighty, so beginning of the turn, I'm going to do my chancing. Getting another 3. So unfaltering aim on the unit here because I've got +1 to hit and wounds. I've got shooting combat, so that's all good. And then we'll go into magic. We are going to attempt to cast the Purple Sun of Shaiish for the 3rd time. Will it work?
Surely.
No.
Oh.
And so we are going to go movement. Charybdis is moving, and let's get the rest of this moving. Before that, though, you are going to do a cast spell with a Storm Coven.
Needs an 8 with the -1. Which I get.
Yeah.
Strikes first on Celestin.
Strikes first on Celestin, no worries. Alrighty, so everything's all moved. We are going to go for shooting. So let's start with the dudes that can only shoot Karazai. I'm going to use all-out attack on them. Now, importantly, Master of Ballistics is going to give me some bonuses to this. Alrighty, so Master of Ballistics is going to give them +1 to hit and wound with their shooting. This unit also gets +1 to hit and wound thanks to the Unfaltering Aim Prayer, so we'll just do all the Corsairs at once. Alrighty, so let's go with the shooting. We are hitting on 3s. And then we are 3s to wound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And so 2-up save on Karazai. Thanks for that defense.
Thank God I did.
Wow, yeah. Thank God you did.
3 go through.
3 more go through. And so the Fleet Master will then use his offside order to make Karazai strike last with suppressing fire.
Yep. That is.
Corsairs here can shoot in combat, so 4s. And 4s. 1. Fail it, and I kill a Stormcast. No. And the 2 chariots into Karazai, hitting on 2s. So 2s all hit. And 2s 3. These will be -2 because anti-monster, so 4. Yeah, 4 up. No. 2d3 damage for 6. 5, sorry, 5.
Yeah.
So charges. We're going to start with that Charybdis over there. 9. Corsairs here will charge. They're in. And the Sorceress will join them. She's in. Chariot number 1 is going to go in. 3. Ooh, they actually not make it. And the other chariot will charge as well. Okay. Right, so combat phase. So you do have strikes first there with your Celestin. So 3s to hit the Corsairs. Yep, that means 3s. You got 1 last Corsair to kill.
Only 1 wound.
Only 1.
-1.
6 up. Nope.
Yep. So.
Then he tells his Liberator buddies to go hit the Charybdis in the face, which the Grand Hammers will now oblige.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite, but...
Are they hitting in the face that it doesn't care about?
There you go. 1 rent.
Nope. Fail 2 damage. And your Liberators. Crit mortals, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. And so... 3s to wound, yeah? 4.
4, rend 1.
Rend 1. 6s. Pass 1. 2, 1 damage.
1 damage on those.
Yeah, so 3. And so 6 attacks with the jaws from the Charybdis. Hitting on 4s. Once. The benefit of hitting on 4s. And 2s. Wounds though. Rend 1.
Not so
2 damage.
And then the... Hey, both the handlers hit. And 1 wound from the handlers. No rends. Hey!
Kills a Stormcast.
I'm just going to whip around the throat. Now all the stuff into Karazai. So my Fleet Master is going to go first. So we are 3s to hit. That is 2 mortals straight away.
Yep.
And then who's to wounds? 2. So 2 wounds, rend 1.
4 ups. Same.
Alright. Totally forgot we've got to do Karazai's tail sweep, so he's going into the 10 dudes. 3.
Yep.
So one unit the Corsairs pulling in, they have all out attack. And so they're hitting on 2s. Couple of misses. Wounding on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just for them. Karazai's 2-up save.
3 up. No,
Sorry, 3 up. Yeah, 3 up. Oh, that 3. Ugh. The other unit, of course, is hit on 3s. And then wound on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4.
Could be dead.
Got 1 left. Alright, both chariots hitting on 3s. Yeah, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. 2, -2 on that.
4 ups.
Takes a
Fail
win.
one.
That, yeah, takes Karazai down. And so, end of my turn. The Charybdis will use his ability, Abyssal Hound, to make you -5 on your control score there, which means you've only got
I'll be on 0 basically.
yeah 0 because you only have a couple of models. So I'll score 2 points. And so, turn 4 priority. I got 1. Wow, I'm not getting it. 4. Cool.
Take it.
Yep, Stormcaster going to take it. I am going to get to roll as the underdog again, though. Alrighty, let's see what I can get. A 6. Alright, and I have to pick a unit on an objective, and I'm going to pick your Liberators. Now, for every 6, you get a bonus attack. For every 1, you're -1 to save. I want 1s. Roll terribly like you have been all game. That's +1 attack for them.
-1.
-2 save.
-2.
So +1 attack, -2 save. So they're -2 save and +1 attack. Not terrible. We'll take it. And so we'll go into your hero phase proper. Starting with the chant with your Relictor back here.
Anything but a 1. That's good.
2.
I will spend all of them and translocate.
Translocate. Yep. Gonna go still an objective. Alright, so gonna try a Burning Head here to begin with.
Takes 5. Nope.
No, fails. And then you're gonna try the War Scroll spell over there.
7. No.
No, nothing. Cool. Your magic sucks for once.
That's what
I'm going to try a counter spell. I'm going to go with the Purple Sun of Shaiish.
Surely this one.
Surely. 7, 8,
No, because it's
-1. Yep. God
-1.
damn it. I would have got it on my turn. So, on to your shooting after you've moved pretty much most of your units. Storm Coven here into the Wounded Chariot again.
3s
That's better.
and 4s.
That's not.
1 and 1.
6 up. No, fails. D3 damage for
Just
1.
the 1.
Alright, this Storm Coven's going to shoot the unit of Corsairs here. So, 3s to hit. And 4s to wound.
Just the 1 again.
Just the 1. 6 up. Save it.
Nice.
Alright, I'm going to covering fire with the chariot into the gnashing jaws. So hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding. Oh, it doesn't. And so charges.
Selston.
Selston into the Charybdis.
He's just a 3.
He's in. Yeah, jaws charging as well. No, nowhere at the moment.
Victory.
Storm Coven going to charge. 3. No, they're not charging either.
They're going to afford it.
Forward to victory there. 9. The Emerald Life Swarm going to go in. Going in. Alright, an 11-inch charge here needed with the Storm Coven. No. There's no rerolls there, so just your Annihilators left to go.
Thank you. Yeah.
8. And so we have the Annihilators making me minus, always strikes last on the Fleet Master. And I've also got my Word of Pain that's been used and is going to be -1 to hit and wound on them. So Lord Celestin is going to attack first.
3
Yep. So crit 2 mortals.
Yep.
And
2 saves at -1.
cool. Nope, both go through
6 damage.
6, which will take the Charybdis out. And so Corsairs then into the Annihilators. 3s to hit. Oops. There it is. And 4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No rends.
Yep. Save them all.
Save them all. Damn. Your turn. So your Annihilators are next. 3 and 3, splitting into the 2 squads. Remembering you are -1 to hit and wound, but you do get your bonus +1 to wound.
And all that attack.
And all out attack, so you're ignoring my negatives, but I forced you to spend. The unit that hasn't attacked, I will put all out defense on. Cool. So 3 dudes into here. I'm getting all out defense. Cool.
3s and 2s.
Yeah.
Choose 6 at rends 2.
Yep. So 6 up saves. Saved none of them. 2 damage a pop.
Add it. 18 damage. 3
And so then the 3 dudes into the other lot that don't get a save.
with the champion. 3s and 2s.
They don't get a save, so they're dead too. My chariot into the storm coven. 2 hits with the Elven Crew, 4s to wound, nothing, and then 5s to hit the horsies. 1. Oh, roll 1 of those dice because I rolled 2. 4. Yep, gets a wound. Saved. So Emerald Lightsworn then, 2d6 attacks for 9. And so 4s to hit. Ooh, the chariot's probably going to live. Assuming you're not like damage 2 or anything.
No, damage 1, no rend. Only 1 goes through.
Take it though. And the chariot will punch back. 1 hit. 1 wound, -1, damage 1.
No save, so what? Yep, there's a cut ward.
Nope,
No.
take 1.
Take 1.
And then horsies, 5s. 2 hits. 3s. 1 wound, no rend. 6 up. And saved on its armour. The horses couldn't squash a bug. And so Storm Coven, 3 attacks each, 3s and 3s. Ooh.
Ooh.
2.
Rend 1.
6s. Fail both. Damage.
2d3.
4, 5, 6, 7. I got 1 wound left. Next, Sorceress into the Annihilators. She doesn't hit. Then the Fleet Master with 5 attacks. He'll all out attack himself. No, can't. Used all out attack already. Oh no, I haven't. No, I haven't.
No, yeah, go.
So he'll hit on 2s. Crit mortal. And miss with 1s anyway. God damn. 4s. No. So just 2 damage.
Yeah.
And that is that. So end of your turn 4. You're going to score all 3. And so I think at that point we go into the siege turn and we are going to, you know what, we're going to try 1 attempt at the end of the spell because maybe, no, still fail.
No, +2. Oh,
But yeah, even if I got 1 off, I don't think I'm coming back from this too many points down, so it will be a victory to the Stormcast Eternals.
Thank you all for watching. We hope this battle report was enjoyable for you, and if you did enjoy it, please go check out some of our others in the playlists on the channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future wargaming content. Thank you all.